Hey everybody, this is Ken Meeks with the Ken Meeks Show. Today we have an amazing guest. We have Gillian White. We also have Michael Jai White. What's going on, people? How you doing?
Things are
Good.
well.
How
Hey,
are you?
Gillian, beautiful,
Hey.
beautiful. So look, y'all, we're gonna keep it real. That's what we do on the show. Might talk about a little bit of anything. So if you feel a little uncomfortable, say, Ken, we ain't gonna answer that.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
So Gillian, we're gonna start with you. Gillian, right? I'm saying it
Gillian.
right.
You can call me Gil in the interview. We
Gil,
keeping it
great.
real right now, right?
Okay, we
All
keeping
right,
it
there we
real.
go.
So Gil, you grew up in LA,
Yes.
right? So let everybody know, how did you get to start? I know LL Cool J, right? Honey Love. How was that? How was it creating that?
Well, I just came back from Howard University,
Right,
and I just came out here, and I was just trying to make some extra money. I knew I wanted to act. I minored in theater
right,
at Howard, and the quickest way back then was doing videos.
right,
But I was very selective because I didn't want to be a video girl. So I was very selective of the type of videos I chose. So I knew when Hype called me to do Hey Lover,
Hype Williams. Hey,
I was like, okay, he knew what I could do. So he was like, I need you to bring it. It's a little bit of acting. I was like, okay,
right,
cool. Same thing with Dr. Dre. Hey, Dr. Dre, been there, done that. It was going to be acting, a little improv at the end. It was dancing, the tango with Fatima directing,
right,
doing the choreography. And so it was like I wanted to be the only woman, the main woman, and I wanted to actually show more than just dancing or shaking my butt in the video.
right.
So doing those two things just kind of got my face out there because those are two major videos. And from there, I think the first thing I booked after that was How to Be a Player. And then
Right.
Martin, which was like the biggest show at the time. So it just kind of,
Yeah.
kept going from there.
So you graduated from Howard University, right? And then you went into the videos. Why didn't you continue to go through what you majored in Howard? What made you want to steer to I know you said hype.
Yeah, but the funny thing, Hype called me. That's why. He was a friend of mine. But I actually, when I first got to Howard, I was studying to be an FBI agent.
Wow.
That's what I wanted to be. I got a scholarship from the Pasadena Police Department, and I was going to, going to be FBI. I was studying administration of justice. But then somewhere in the middle, I changed to human communications, which was the study with interpersonal relationships, which kind of was like more psychology.
Right.
But I minored in theater. So it kind of helped because I was doing what I loved. Because even in high school and in grade school, I was always doing plays, always putting on shows for the neighborhood. So it was always a passion of mine. So that's why I went in that direction.
Okay, so FBI, right? You said you was going to be you wanted to be an FBI agent. Have you ever went through his phone or anything? Being at
Never,
it,
never. And I got all his
because a lot of people
passwords.
say, a lot of women say, you know what, I can be an FBI agent, and they're always going through the man's phone, always trying to see who you with, that type of thing.
No, I've always used those skills when I
Right.
say that, not to go through somebody's phone and be
I'm just
all.
messing with you.
No, I know that, but my thing was I'm very observant. I
Right,
see everything. I see every
right,
detail, so nothing gets past me.
right,
And so I always thought that was a gift of mine.
right,
And I thought if I went into that field, that would be very good because
right.
I just see everything.
Okay, how to be a player. How did you get that role?
I auditioned for it. I actually auditioned for another part in it, but they had a little nudity, and I was like, mm-mm.
No, I can't do
So then
that.
they brought me back for, the role of the Jamaican character Shantae.
So you
And I
turned
was
it
cool with
down at
that.
first because of
The
nudity.
other role, yeah, I think it was like the sex slave one or something like that, or the dominatrix. And I was like, nah, I'm not starting out my first career.
That's good because a lot of people, a lot of women would just look at the opportunity and
Yeah.
say, okay, this is not me, but I'm a fall for it
No.
to get
Even
to
with
the
the way
top.
I
So
do
that's good
music
that you.
videos, I wanted to be seen as who I am, a person with morals and character, and I didn't
That's
want to
great. I
put myself
commend you
out
to that.
there.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. So Michael, right? So you met Michael.
hmm
So when did you meet Michael?
I think it was 97. 97, we were in the
97.
club.
Let's hear about it.
Yeah, I was with a girlfriend of mine, and she took notice to him first, and was like,
Okay.
"Ooh, he's an actor," and I was like, I didn't know who he was. I just thought he was a good-looking guy.
Right,
So,
right.
but she had her eye on him first, girl code. I was like, okay, So I kind of stayed in the background, but lucky
My
for
man.
me, he noticed me, and we ended up you know, dancing all night long. 'Cause we both love to dance. We both were like did house dancing back in the day.
Right.
So I don't do like that cute backing it up dancing.
Right.
Like I'm out there grooving, and so is he. So we had a great time. That's how we kind of connected.
So, Mike, so you looked at a friend and said, you know what, this is not for me. I want this. And why did you kind of stir away from the friend?
I never been about that low hanging fruit type of thing. So I mean, you know, to me,
My man.
yeah, you know, a friend was like putting everything out there, and I go,
Right.
okay, you got that energy, that's cool, but your friend over there,
That's what I
that's
want.
my speed.
That's what
And
I'm
so,
talking
you know, that was, and personally, I never dated anybody who I couldn't see having a future with, because you know that what we have now is something I always wanted my entire life.
about. Right.
So, you know, to me, I just wasn't about that just spur of the moment type of stuff.
Right. So I know Gillian, I know you have two children, right?
Mhm.
So did you already have children before Michael?
Yes, yes.
Okay, and how was that,
Not
Michael?
before.
Oh, you
It,
mean before we got married or
yeah,
before we started dating? Because we dated a long time ago. So no,
Yeah,
I didn't have
we
kids
known
then.
each other
so
26
you
years.
dated,
Yeah.
you was just dating.
Oh yeah, that was in '97. I did not have
So
kids
it
yet.
was on and off relationship.
Yeah,
Then you had your life,
yeah. And
right?
then I
Didn't work.
mhm.
Mike had his life. We're gonna get in your life, Mike. He had his life. And you two realized we love each other, got together, then got it.
Yeah, so we have
Okay.
a beautiful blended family.
Yeah,
Love it.
we were both married to other people at the same time,
Exact same time.
Got it.
and broke up at the same time,
Wow.
and then
Yeah.
got back
That's a
together.
blessing, I
That's
guess.
how you know it was in the stars. It was in the stars.
So were you two still dating each other while you was involved?
We were good friends.
Good
We were
friend.
We're
good
good
friends.
friends.
That's what they
But
call
no,
it.
we
Yeah.
honestly, because I remember you even said something. You were like, let's put out these fires first
I
before
like
we
that.
actually engage in like what was to come. And that's what we did.
Okay.
But we knew what was gonna come.
Knew you
But we
already
didn't want to get stuff all, messy. We didn't want messy. So
Okay. So Michael John White, you did Spawn, right? What got you into wanting to do movies and TV shows, and what got you into that? Being from New York,
Well, I mean, I was a school teacher before I was an actor,
right?
but I realized later is that when I was in fourth and fifth grade, and when I was 10 years old, I was shooting my own little Super 8 movies and all that kind of stuff. But you get older, you go to college, and I think I got a major in something that makes sense or whatever, because I didn't
Right.
know no actors or anything.
Right.
But then the truth of the matter is that this was something that was within me. So I took a leave of absence from teaching school to get it out of my system. So let me go audition, and I never looked back.
I like the way you think. So you and Gillian formed this great image of what America likes, right? At what moment did you realize you was in love with Gillian?
Well, it was a couple of different things. Whenever we would run into each other, it was just like nobody else was in the room. And her friends would be like, "What the hell was that about?" My friends was like, "Who was she? Like, what's happening there?"
Right.
they just felt this chemistry.
Yeah,
this
because
feeling.
we just was like that. Anytime we were together, it was like no time had passed. And I was off doing a movie, and had a cold and got a hold of some bad cold medicine and thought I was going to die.
Right.
And thinking I was going to die, I called her up and just absolutely gave my testimony that
Right.
if I don't make it, she was the love of my life.
Wow.
And so I made it. And then
So now you
we
have
had
to
to
stick
deal
with it.
Yeah, so then it was a good thing, and we set a path on where we are now.
Right.
And didn't look back.
Right. So Gillian, was Michael what you was used to? Like some people are used to these certain people. Or this certain person, was he what you was used to, or did you have to like grow into it?
No, not at all. Actually, one of the things I loved about him the most was that he was quirky. He wasn't like I saw a side of him really because Even though we're like kind of cool in our
Right.
crowd, we were the leaders, we were like the cool people, but inside we're both nerds. And that's just how we are. And I saw that in him. He was quirky and he had this odd kind of thing that was I don't know. I was like, hey, I like that, because I know what people see. They see this big dude, he
Right.
goes around beating up, But I'm like, no, I see this nerd that
Right.
we got this little connection.
Right. So did Michael get you into the working out, um, martial arts and all of that, or were you doing that before you met him?
I've been an athlete my whole life.
Got it.
I started playing basketball from 5th grade all the way to college.
Right.
And was pretty good. So I've done all sports, volleyball, track. So I always was athletic, but I
Right.
was never into martial arts. It wasn't until
You met
I
Mike.
got with Mike, then I was like, and because of that athletic thing in me already, I always loved learning. So I easily picked it up. Plus, he's a really good trainer. So
Got it. Got it. So look, at this time, y'all, we're gonna play a game, right? It's called Good Move, Bad Move. I'm gonna throw something out there, and you say good move, bad move, good move or bad move. Okay? But y'all gotta say it together.
Okay.
So it's gotta be like, I'm gonna say the question, good move, say the question, bad move. Bringing another person into the bedroom.
Bad
bad
move.
move.
Okay.
Horrible move.
Michael Jai White gets slapped at the Oscars.
I don't think we need to answer that.
Do we need to answer that?
Bad move.
Oh my God.
Marrying your spouse's best friend, your ex best friend.
Bad
Bad
move.
move.
Okay, okay. Giving into your child's wishes after one spouse says no.
Bad move.
Putting all of your business on social media.
Bad
Bad
move. Yeah.
Not taking a shower after sex.
Bad
Bad
move.
move.
I mean,
I thought you was going to give us some hard questions.
discussing personal issues with a friend instead of your spouse.
Bad
Bad
move.
move.
Come on, y'all. Wearing the same underwear more than once. Mike, I know
It's
you didn't
not a
more to
good
say.
move, but I've done it. I mean, I couldn't say it's a good move.
Okay, y'all, that was
As long as
good.
they're not sweating.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. So thank y'all for playing that game, the game with me. So now we're going to talk about both of you, right? So what do you think keeps you two together? What makes both of you continue to wake up in the morning and say, this is the person that I continue want to grow with? Because I know y'all argue, right?
No.
We all do. No arguments?
No, we don't.
We really don't.
So I got a question. So when she makes you mad, because it's always something, because one of my ex, right? Hold on now, Mike.
Okay.
One of my ex, I know you said it can't be that good, Mike.
It is.
I love that. I love the answer. So
I'm
one
sorry.
of my,
I don't lie for nobody.
He doesn't. He's very honest.
There's nobody I put above me
Wow.
to lie. There's no need to lie. It's easy. It's
Wow.
easy. I'm married to my best friend. I have an agenda. I want to make her the happiest woman on the planet.
I love it,
So
Mike.
why would I bring her anguish? That doesn't make any sense to me. It's like I love my children. Why would I ever want my children to feel bad?
Wow.
Or uncomfortable or you know what I mean? It's crazy. And if she feels the same about me,
Right.
it takes care of itself. Because it's
I
like
love it,
she
Mike.
don't want to. I mean, it's like, okay, here's a simple thing.
Okay.
I want to do something.
Right.
I want to watch this movie. She don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch it. Because how would I want to watch something that she doesn't want to watch? When my priority is I want her to be happy, and so therefore I can't possibly be happy watching that movie.
I like that, man. That was powerful what you said. Even though you said
It's
it before,
real simple.
this time it was like, I love her.
No, but seriously, like why? How can I say I want you to do something that bring you discomfort because I like it?
Right.
That don't make no sense.
Right.
And why would she want the same thing? So
You both
I can
give in.
only enjoy something if we're enjoying it together.
Right.
We're
Right.
seriously so connected. Like,
Yeah.
if he's uncomfortable or I feel like he's not happy, then I'm not feeling good. So I'm like, well, let's find middle ground. Let's find something we both want to watch, or let's find something we both want to eat, or whatever it is. And then we're still good because now we're both good.
She likes horror movies. I can't
He
stand
hates
horror
horror movies.
movies.
I watch
But
every
you
scary
watch
movie in
But
the
but
world.
she ain't gonna make me watch the horror. If she says, oh, you know what, there's something about this one that's a little bit different. I'm like, okay,
Which is true.
I'll try. I'll
Which is
try it.
true.
right.
And hey, you're right. Or nope, this was booty. It was different.
Right.
Either way, it's all good.
It's all
But
good.
it's not like, she's gonna enjoy her horror movie.
With him
That
sitting next to me knowing he doesn't like it.
yeah.
Wow.
Or I'm watching some no brainer action movie that she don't like because she can't get into it, and or whatever. I ain't gonna like it.
Right.
It's like I can't enjoy music that she don't want to hear. But I'm like that with everybody. Why am I going to inflict something on you? If it's going, like, you could be in the car and I could be in the music that you ain't feeling. Well, guess what? I
You
don't have
change
to.
it.
Yeah, I would change it. It's that simple.
It really
Yeah, I'm the same
alleviates
way.
so
I'm the same way.
much.
I'm the same
You
way, but
know.
it's hard to find another person. Like you two almost sound like the perfect couple. I mean, you do.
For each other.
For each
other.
other.
Yeah, for each
for
other.
each
I
other.
ain't perfect for everybody. She ain't perfect for
Yeah.
other people, but it's
Yeah.
for each other. Like it, because I enjoy. What makes me happy is making her happy.
I love it.
So
So do you have
it
code
takes care of
words?
itself.
Do you have
Code
code
words.
words to use? Like if she's getting on your nerves or you're getting on her nerves, is it something that you say to make let the other person know, you know what, you're taking it too far. We're taking this too far. No?
No, man. It's just for the same thing I was just saying.
Right.
How am I going to feel comfortable getting on her nerves? And if she's in a situation where she's emotional or whatever,
Right.
well, I don't care. Everything stops, and I'm going to deal with that first, because if she's undergoing something that I'm not undergoing, my job is to get her out of that
Right.
in the first place. It ain't about me no more.
Love it, brother.
And especially as men, we
See how she looking at you?
our skin is a little thicker. So there's a certain amount of, I think our superpower is we got to take care of things.
Yeah.
And, and divorce our emotion and forge forward. And, we got to slay the dragons
Right.
for our women. You know what I mean? And her superpower is love.
Wow.
She's going to have a connection that I may not have. You know what I mean? And because she's, more connected emotionally to things. And so it's like if one of us is better at something, the other one stands back.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's a big part of our relationship.
Yeah.
We know our strengths and weaknesses.
Right.
And if he's stronger at something than I am, I'm like, there you go. If I am, it's no ego with us. And I think that has helped our relationship so much. I think with so many relationships that don't work, it's too much ego. Everybody wants to be right. Everybody wants to be the one who's in charge or running things, or and it's like, it's not about that. With us, it's very balanced. It's not like this with us. It's here. And I think that's what makes everything work with us,
So what advice can both of you give somebody who's actually in a dating phase and they're trying to be in a relationship, they're trying to find a wife, they're trying to find a husband? What are some things to look for and what are some things to stay away from?
Well, to answer the first part of that question, the advice I would give is you have to be yourself. You have to be yourself, because too many people out here are putting on facades, trying to act like something they're not. They're trying to be something that they think that person will like so that they like them, and it's like, but that doesn't work, because eventually there's going to be a point where that is going to stop. And you have to show who you really are, but now the relationship's not going to work because now you're showing your real colors. You can't do that. You have to start from the beginning, being you are, so that person can look at you and go, that's what I like. I like that person right there, and I like you too. You know, and now it's like you're starting at a real place, and you're not starting on some BS. And I think that's how a lot of relationships start. That's why they don't go anywhere.
Yeah, and you can't be afraid to hide your flaws. Your flaws make you more unique, more who you are than your attributes do. So if you hide your flaws, you're denying the other person the ability to love who you are. You know,
I like the way
that's
you
who
put
you.
that.
You know, yeah. So I'm not gonna hide my flaws. I'm gonna put them out there, just like with my best friends, and we clown them. You know,
Talk about each other.
Yeah, we can let when you're with your best friend, they don't beat you over the head
Right.
because of your flaws.
Right.
It's out there
Laugh
and
about
open.
it.
Out there in the
Yeah.
open,
So you
yeah.
deal with it, and so you become stronger. You know they got your back.
Right.
You know, so if anybody did anything, if I make myself vulnerable,
Right.
and somebody took advantage of me, I feel sorry for that person.
Right.
Because that means I opened myself up and you took advantage. What kind of person are you?
Right.
I'll never miss you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, you
I
know,
don't even know. Yeah, you be
go
like, I
go
don't
ahead
know.
about
Yeah.
your business. That's the way you're going to live.
Wow.
You know, some people feel like they've been damaged because somebody hurt them. They hurt the damn self. You know what I mean? Why would you care?
I
And
like
how you
that. I
gonna
like
miss
that.
that person?
And you should be happy that you didn't continue on with someone who would actually want to do that to you.
Exactly. If they
Right.
don't,
You know?
if they don't relish the value of somebody
Personal-
being who
yeah.
they were, their authentic self,
Then they don't need to be in your
and
life.
if they don't, they're never going to get it. They're never going to understand.
Wow.
So that's the strength for me being a man, but my vulnerability being right out there, and me protecting that's not strong. That's weak.
Right.
Me showing my vulnerability is strong, because only a weak man protects that. You know, especially with the person should mean the most to them in this world. You know, so it becomes pretty damn simple when you love the person and you want their happiness even above your own. You know, and it's hard to love somebody who don't care about your happiness. You know what I mean? It kind of takes care of itself. It's like, yeah, this selfish person, am I really gonna feel that way about them when they don't care about me?
Right.
You know, how am I gonna honor that? You know, what's that person gonna teach our children? You know,
I like it. I like
be
it.
like everybody else, act like everybody else, take advantage of other folks. Yeah, that's a mom.
That's some good life lessons.
That's some good life. Yeah, I will embrace that. No, come on now.
Yeah.
So to me, it's really pretty damn simple. It's about unlearning a whole lot of stuff that's just toxic.
Wow. And a lot of us carry on toxic behaviors and not even realize that we've been traumatized. So I like
Yeah.
everything y'all been saying, you all said. Thank you all for coming. Mike, Gillian, power couple. Let everybody know what you got going on next and where they can find you at. What you got going on, Mike?
Well, we got a couple movies that that we're getting ready that's going to be coming out. We got a movie called Outlaw Johnny Black.
Okay.
That's my follow-up to Black Dynamite.
Comedy Western.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a faith-based comedy, Western action drama. It's got all that.
Romantic, it's everything.
Yeah,
I can't wait to see
everything.
it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
star-studded cast, and you know, she and I started producing this thing years ago.
Wow.
It started with she and I running around, getting props and all kinds of
costumes
stuff,
and
and
Everything ourselves.
yeah. So
And now just
she helped produce everything. She was
Wow.
bookkeeper, everything.
Everything.
And so here we are, with we're going to be
it's a major film now.
Yeah, coming out this year.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I've got some other action things, and we're doing our sixth movie together.
Yeah, we have a movie in London.
London, yeah.
Wow.
We're going to be
That
doing
we'll
this
be
action
shooting.
thing, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Amazing. So let everybody know where they can find you at, man.
He's gonna look at
Social
me.
media.
Yeah,
This one's
I always can't remember my own stuff, but she remembers
Okay,
it.
so he's Michael Jai White. You can find him on Facebook at Michael Jai White. You can go on Instagram at official Michael Jai
That's it.
and Twitter Michael Jai White. And I am Gillian White. Instagram, I am Gillian White. And Facebook, just my name.
Great. Hey, thank you all for stopping by. This has been probably one of my best interviews, man. Again, I've learned some stuff, and I'm pretty sure some other people will learn as well. Thank you all.
Thank you for
Hey,
having
Right?
us.
you're welcome.
Gil,
Right.
Yeah.
that was good, y'all.
This is my commitment to me, to not just me, but be the best. This is my commitment to me, to not just me, but be the best. Want to be a leader, every day the same, every task you take it's harder. Gotta persevere through the good, the bad, only make you stronger. You gotta be the better you that you see.